Could clay be an effective cure to drug-resistant superbugs? Two of the worst superbugs are E. coli, found in fecal matter and sometimes food, and methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus, or MRSA, which spreads in hospitals and causes stubborn skin infections. In 2013, two scientists at Arizona State University's Biodesign Institute showed that clay may hold the key to killing these highly contagious bugs, which are increasingly difficult to kill with standard antibiotics and antibacterial products. 5 metal ions found in some forms of clay, iron, copper, cobalt, nickel, and zinc, fight both types of bacteria. But how? Minerals can have antibacterial properties. Silver threads in gym clothes reduce odor-causing bacteria, and studies show that copper kills more than 99% of some drug-resistant bacteria. Scientists think copper keeps bacteria from breathing, and it may destroy their DNA. How did prehistoric trees become Arizona's national forest? The Petrified National Forest in the Arizona desert is what's left of a prehistoric, semi-tropical forest from the late Triassic period. After being buried under layers of sand for over 200 million years, the trees turned into quartz crystals, but they still look like wood. The U.S. named the forest a national monument in 1906 to protect the petrified wood, but humans have known about it for more than 13,000 years, when wandering hunter-gatherers first stumbled across it. Many of the petrified logs come from conifer trees, which grew as high as 200 feet tall. These trees weren't standing up in the ground when the process of petrification started. In the Triassic period, the trees grew along the waters of a large river system, and some fell into the rivers when they died, floating downstream and collecting in log jams. The log jams were slowly buried in debris and mud, which contained silica from volcanic ash. The silica and other minerals seeped into the wood and crystallized, perfectly preserving the wood's cellular structures. Over millions of years, the wood cells were replaced by minerals, and the trees literally turned into stone. The park's forests are actually areas where the different log jams occurred. Crystal Forest, Rainbow Forest, Jasper Forest, and more. Although quartz is very brittle and tends to shatter, it's also harder than steel, so the petrified logs are much heavier than regular wood, up to 200 pounds per cubic foot. These stone logs come in a rainbow of colors, thanks to minerals and other elements they absorb from the water like copper and cobalt, green and blue, carbon, black, iron, red, brown, and yellow, and manganese, pink. What is the Pacific Barelleye, and why is it interesting? The Pacific Barelleye fish has a see-through head. This deep-sea creature's bright green, tube-shaped eyes are good for taking in light and finding prey, as it swims through dark ocean waters. Its eyes move inside a clear membrane that's filled with fluid and covers the fish's head like a shield. Barelleyes were first discovered in 1939. For a long time, marine biologists thought their eyes couldn't move. How the fish survived was a mystery, because life would be pretty tough if you can never see where you were going or what was in front of you. But in 2009, researchers Bruce Robinson and Kim Reisenbichler of California's Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute announced their discovery that the fish can rotate their eyes forward as well. They took videos of the fish at depths of up to half a mile below the ocean off the central California coast and described the transparent head for the first time. They even managed to capture a barelleye with its membrane intact and study it for several hours in a shipboard aquarium. The barelleye has large, flat fins that help it stay almost completely still in the water, then move through it very precisely. Robinson and Reisenbichler think the fish spends a lot of time hanging out in the depths, looking upward until it spots potential prey, possibly small creatures caught in the stinging tentacles of sprawling jellyfish known as Siphonophorus. The membrane would protect the barelleye from the jellyfish stingers as it snatched away its meal.